Welcome to Athabasca University. Our world is increasingly moving online. Athabasca University was already there. Purposefully built for a digital learning environment, we are one of the world's foremost and fastest-growing online education institutions, serving more than 43,000 learners across 87 countries. We are Canada's online university, open to everyone, open anywhere, open at any time, open to innovation, open to change. No matter your age, background, location, work schedule, or family circumstances, no matter what your life looks like, we adapt to your learning goals. AU is dedicated to removing barriers, increasing access, and providing the flexibility that allows adult learners to achieve success in a way that's right for them. And being online doesn't mean being alone. We're there for you with a complete support system and access to professors, tutors, academic experts, and advisors. A community to help you navigate your way. We know that life gets complicated, a balancing act. We get it. That's why our entire university is built to provide flexibility in scheduling and timelines. Yeah, we're a little different than the other universities. That's the point. We fit your changing needs by offering different paths, but the destination is the same. A quality, accredited, and respected university education. Education that can transform lives and transform communities. Our digital doors are always open, so come on in and welcome to Athabasca University.
Kakanatak nititawinan nisakitanan niwiasuatenan wasetek dapwewinek kiwetinipitsak nigweatskapon kakanatak nigweatsikaponan kiseimanitu sawerminan gakanatak nigweatsikaponan gakanatak nigweatsikaponan.
Welcome to Athabasca University Convocation 2022. I'm Matt Prenius, Provost and Vice President Academic. I'll be your Master of Ceremonies for today's celebration. Tanzi Kinanas Kum Tinawao. Athabasca University, Canada's online university, is proud to welcome a diversity of learners from all over Canada. We respectfully acknowledge that we live and work on the traditional lands of the Indigenous peoples of Canada, and we honor the ancestry, heritage, and gifts of Indigenous peoples and give thanks to them. In expressing this, we must recognize our shared responsibility to further understanding and reconciliation with the Indigenous peoples of Canada. Reciprocity is the word used to convey harmony and balance in the exchange of knowledge, ideas, and services, and support between peoples, the land, and all our relations around us. It connects us all. As a university, we have an obligation and a great opportunity to learn from and work with, in partnership with, Indigenous peoples, nations, and communities in our conciliation journey. We promise to respect and embrace Indigenous knowledge and ways of knowing, to integrate Indigenous teachings and practices to support Indigenous learners and to honor Indigenous experiences and identities. Convocation holds a special place in the hearts of everyone at Athabasca University. It's an opportunity for us to gather as a community to honor the educational journeys of our graduates and to celebrate their outstanding accomplishments. It's a time when we, as academics, get to see the results of our work, and more importantly, of your work. It's so rewarding and inspiring to see our learners and their families achieving what they've been working towards for so long. To begin our ceremonies today, I'd like to welcome Dr. Peter Scott, the president of the university. Peter joined us in January, coming from the University of Technology, Sydney, in Australia. He is a recognized expert in digital-first education and has worked extensively in this field in the UK and Australia.
On behalf of the Chair, the Board of Governors, and myself, I would like to invite Dr. Maria Campbell, Elder-in-Residence at Athabasca University's Naskatawin, or meeting place, to say an opening prayer for our convocation ceremonies. As an offering, I give you tobacco and ribbons. Would you honor us by opening this ceremony with a prayer?
By High Mercy, I'm really honored to do the prayer in the opening for our convocation. I can't think of anything more wonderful than that. So I'd like us to put all of our minds and our hearts together and in whichever way we talk to Creator to do that and to wish our students, our convocants, a really successful and wonderful journey in their lives. I'm going to do the prayer in my language, so you do it in yours. Aukia magati pestigain, ego genasco muyano maski, emiasika pemia. Ego mina tanskawa veganika, yoga yasi. Musum pannawa, kokom pannawa, utakagia ya chekagi pamusteche. Ego mina karkio, kuakumakanwa. Naskumaw. Iko kernaskum tan, epemio kisika kumanot. Iko kaimioasik, matsun kawia. Kinanaskum nga kiota, upikayatse, kakisihtatse kewa. Kakisihtatse kuma kitsiksnamat kewen. Kawisipehtetsi, puitte kawipamuhteetsi kantavatosketsi. Koitsin unkakenweimatsik kamiupaitsik ekahkio. Kinnaskum nina. Kahkio igo ekapemiak mitsuenomaka. Kagiessain taski. Kinnaskum nina nan piumakamiak. Matsuin kuesk kajahak. Kinnaskum nkahkio kuahkumakan namakukek. Psiskuak utakajatsik. Ego mina kahkio maski iwatteko maskikia. Ego mitsuin kakimia. Kuitsin kakenoimia, kakenoin mitsik kahkio mutsuasum sinanak, mussimnanak. Ego minu vikakisihtatsik, kamiupaitsik, kamiukumatsikutsik. Kamiuitsi hatsik which I see mingwawa. Yogwanne koitsintaan nohtavi. Nanaskumaun gawiaski. Iko kektimakin koja. Kimiuasniika kuhpakitska. Ego mina nanaskumaun. Kokkumnau nohtuvaata johkan. Miessuauna ego ksanagiona kakanvihtaa. Koitsinauka pevitam koja. Kanatsumaga kisihtaa. Aumina mussomaka nevo piek. Kista aumina kennaskum nao. Skohteimaga kenvihtami. Kamiuassaka pevittäkoimaga. Uhneena kantavastain kismujen miossa. Ego mina kia. Ksei mantu. Beitsugayan, Kiaga Kioma, Akanwenia, Baptimagenia. Bevitsihinan, Biptimagimnan, Kamiasik Miskanal Gositamaku, Soasum Snowat. Kanwemik Arkio, Quakumagan Nawak, Kanwemik, Daisinim Nawak, Optimaxitsi. Ego Perinaskumdan, Nenaskumdan, Nenaskumdan. Hi, Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, Elder Campbell, for opening this celebration and for the prayer that honors those who came before us and our learners who are launching a new chapter of their lives with this ceremony.
On behalf of the governors of Athabasca University, congratulations to each of you, our class of 2022, on your tremendous achievement. I'm so honored and thrilled to be here virtually with you, your friends, and your family to celebrate this very special day. This has been a challenging year on many fronts, making your educational success all the more impressive, and most definitely worthy of celebration. I'd also like to give special recognition to those who have supported you on your journey and celebrate them as well. They've shared in your triumphs and helped you through your challenges, cheering you on from across the room or across the world. These connections, near and far, in person and virtual, are at the heart of Athabasca University. It is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Roy Wieselfat, the recipient of our Honorary Doctorate of Laws, and to congratulate him on his accomplishments. Athabasca University is Canada's online and open university. We are committed to flexibility and accessibility, giving learners control over their educational journeys. Although learners may be studying independently, at AU they are never on their own. AU continues to be a leader and innovator in digital education. As Canada's first online university and one of the world's fastest growing digital education institutions, we provide access to high-quality post-secondary education for adult learners worldwide. We are committed to transforming lives and communities. As graduates, you know firsthand the amount of hard work and determination required to earn a degree from Athabasca University. Add in the competing demands of family, career, and day-to-day life, and the responsibilities can seem, at times, insurmountable. Yet thanks to your perseverance and tenacity, you have made it here today. You should be very proud of your accomplishment, as I know we are. This is the start of your journey. The next step is to take your passion, your knowledge, and your imagination out into the world to continue to learn and discover. Along with my colleagues, the governors of Athabasca University and I welcome you to a new chapter as lifelong learners and alumni. We look forward to having you continue to be part of our AU community. We can't wait to see what the future holds for each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Welcome to Athabasca University's 2022 Convocation Ceremony. To our graduates and their friends and family who are with us virtually today, we are so thrilled to have you. Convocation's always a highlight of the academic year for us. It's an opportunity to share and celebrate with you, our learners, and with your parents, spouses, children, friends, and extended families. It's particularly exciting for me, as it's my first convocation as president of AU. I am so happy to be part of Canada's open and online university, and to be celebrating our newest graduates with you today. As many of you know, Athabasca University has been a leader for more than 50 years, first as a pioneer in distance education, and now as an innovator in accessible digital and online learning. AU is Canada's open and online university. The past year has been a challenging one in many ways, but it's also been a year of hope and promise. Pandemic restrictions have eased, and the world is recovering from and learning to live with COVID-19. Within our university community, we've continued our work to further ambitious projects that will position us as leaders in digital post-secondary education well into the future. The pandemic and its challenges have encouraged us to think differently and to embrace change and test out new ideas, like a virtual convocation that allows our learners to participate in this wonderful event, regardless of where they live across Canada and around the world. We are so pleased to be able to share this event with as many of our exceptional graduates as possible. I'd like to thank the faculty and staff who once again have created a convocation celebration that is exciting, engaging, and accessible to all. Most importantly, I want to thank and commend each of you who has persevered through your studies to overcome the challenges of the past 2 years to arrive at this place today. You have shown incredible flexibility, adaptability, and resilience. These are traits that will continue to serve you well in your personal, educational, and professional lives. Our AU learners are a unique and incredible group of people. Many of you are working while you study. Many are supporting families and juggling multiple responsibilities. You are on average older than a traditional university student and are more likely to be the first in your family to earn a degree. You are committed learners because you have a lot at stake, and your success is that much sweeter because of the journey you took to get here. Now, I'm proud of any learner who takes on the challenge of post-secondary education, but I am particularly proud of each of you for your dedication and perseverance in attaining your goal. I know you will continue on to even greater accomplishments. But I also want to remind you that your education gives you new power. Power to improve your life and the lives of others. I'll encourage you to use that power to speak up for the rights of all, for inclusion, for reciprocity, for understanding, and for the knowledge that we are better, stronger, and smarter when we stand together. I ask you to continue to seek out opportunities to learn and to grow throughout your life, for this is what it means to be an alumnus of Athabasca University. Together, we transform lives and communities, one action at a time. So to our class of 2022, on behalf of all of us at Athabasca University, please accept our heartfelt congratulations on your amazing achievement. Thank you.
Thank you both for your words of encouragement and hope. I'm sure our graduates will take these to heart as they look forward to the next exciting stage of their journey. I present to you the petition that these graduates, having fulfilled all the requirements of the statutes of Athabasca University, may, with your permission, be admitted to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates for which they are entitled.
On behalf of the governors of Athabasca University, I declare this petition granted.
I would now ask the student representatives to please recite the graduand promise.
As a graduate of Athabasca University, I promise to maintain the high standards set by those alumni who came before me, and to uphold the university's values of integrity, community, adaptability, respect, and excellence.
I promise to continue to seek knowledge and express my ideas, and to acknowledge my limitations and mistakes, so that I may learn from them.
I promise to encourage and champion the pursuits of my fellow community members.
I promise to act in a manner that is inclusive of all individuals and to respect the rights, differences, and dignity of others without judgment or discrimination.
Above all, I will aspire to use the knowledge, skills, and wisdom I have acquired for the betterment of all.
I promise this to myself, to my family, my community, and my university.
By virtue of the authorities conveyed by the Post-Secondary Learning Act and its regulations to the General Faculties Council and the governors of Athabasca University, the degree, diploma, or certificate to which you, and those in absentia are entitled are hereby conferred to you, as are all of the rights, responsibilities, and privileges pertaining to that credential.
This year, we are pleased to have with us 3 hosts to present the degrees: Anthony Johnson, Dr. James Makokas, and Marnie Panas. Dr. James Makokas and Anthony Johnson are the first Two-Spirit couple to have made it on Canadian television, gaining national recognition for their participation on The Amazing Race Canada. During the show, they fought hard, overcoming challenge after challenge, pushing their limits, and uncovering new understanding of themselves and one another. They were able to work with one another in synergy and created lifelong bonds with other teammates, all while reaching the final and becoming the winners of The Amazing Race Canada Season 7. Winning was only a part of their journey, as they used their appearance to raise awareness for Two-Spirit and gender inclusion. They also took the opportunity to dedicate their participation on the show to advocate for the rights and social movements to create new outcomes for Indigenous peoples. They are both now speaking across Canada, sharing their stories of experience while continuing to raise awareness and advocate for First Nation and LGBTQ2S+ individuals. Marnie Panas is an alumnus of Athabasca University with a degree in health administration, class of 2015. Marnie is the program manager, diversity and inclusion with Alberta Health Services, and the board chair of the Canadian Centre for Diversity and Inclusion. Marnie has contributed to legislation and policy protecting human rights and individuals at the provincial and federal levels in Canada, and is a regular lecturer at universities across Canada and the United States. We are pleased to have such a dynamic group of hosts this year and welcome them to begin the formal presentation of degrees. The graduates will now be presented by faculty for their individual credentials, calling in live from homes across Canada and the world.
Good morning, class of 2022.
We are Anthony and James.
And I am Marnie, and we are so excited to be presenting degrees to all of you today. You know, as an alumni of Athabasca University, I am committed to getting through all the presentations today without crying myself because there's so many amazing stories. What are you excited about, Anthony?
Well, there are so many emotional stories, and I'm going to do my best to emote every single name because all of you deserve the recognition you're getting today. What are you gonna do, James?
Well, I'm excited to get through this and see if Marnie cannot get emotional and share in your celebration.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, it is our honor to present these graduates for admission to the degree Master of Counseling. Tanya Anderson. Rachel Babcock. Thanks to everyone who put up with me throughout my degree, my parents, friends, professors, my wonderful thesis supervisor, and committee members. Talia Bakshayi. Lacey Bennett. Nicole Lynn Bible. Chelsea Cardinal. Over the last 3.5 years, I have felt supported and encouraged by my family and friends. Everyone has been there both during the challenging and the happy times. You all mean the world to me. Thank you. Christopher Michael Chan. I would like to thank all of my friends and family who have supported me throughout this amazing journey. Also, a special thanks to all of my instructors and classmates and everyone else who has been there to support me and challenge me. Jenna Chevalier. Ashley Nicole Collier. Thank you to my friends, family, colleagues, and GCAP faculty for supporting me along the way. Mila, Roman, and Ruby, thank you for being my inspiration. My hard work has always been and will always be for you. Kama Amicos Alexandra Favel. Galena Freed, many thanks to all who cheered for me on this journey. Lisa Furler. Tina Gall, thanks to my parents, Geraldine and Norbert from Germany, for tuning in today and for making me happy and for making me happen. Thanks to my husband for always reminding me of what matters more. May early retirement begin soon now. Judy Gillis, thank you 1,000 times. My heart is filled with gratitude to so many who supported my learning. Professors, TAs, students, admin staff, mentors, and especially my husband, daughter, and friends who were so patient with me. So thank you all. Melinda Greenaway, big shout out to my husband and my family for cheering me on, providing unshakable support, and being my soft place to land during this wild ride. And to the GCAP faculty and my fellow classmates, thank you for being part of my grad school journey. Graham Grill. Valerie Alicia Hechinova. I am grateful for the counseling and art therapy journey I chose and how it transformed my way of being. I want to thank my parents, family, and friends who prayed for me, understood when I prioritized my studies, and encouraged me the entire way. Julie Cato. Melanie Jill Conenberg. I was provided with so much support from family and friends when I was on this learning journey. I would like to give special thanks to my husband, Sean, for numerous words of encouragement and for sneaking me chocolate and caffeine. Miranda Lynn LeBlanc. What an adventure. I would love to shout out to my husband, mom, coworkers, and school peers that supported me on my educational journey to becoming a registered psychotherapist. We made it. The future is bright, and we will make a difference. Danielle Lemke. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Julie, Nicole, and to my grandma, Penny, for your support over the years. Achieving this degree and being awarded the AU 2019-2020 Graduate Student Award during my studies is an incredible honor that I couldn't have done without you. Terry Lynn LaRue. Thank you to my wonderful husband and children, family, friends, colleagues, and my amazing cohort of learners who supported and encouraged me throughout this amazing journey. Much love. I could not have done it without each and every one of you. Allison Massey. Veronica Moore. Carrie Musey. I want to thank Josh, our beautiful children, and extended family and friends for your love and support throughout my academic journey in grad school. Teresa Nora. Alicia Norman. Thank you to my family, friends, and mentors who have loved, supported, and guided me along with my Master of Counseling journey. Carolyn Elizabeth Ogilvie. Leslie Ortlieb. Jessica Macy Osmond Harder. Thank you to my loving husband who has supported me every step of the way over the past 6 years as I completed the prerequisites and courses for this program. Thank you also to my parents who have provided words of encouragement to us both. Nicola Penny. Thank you to my friends and family who tolerated me when I was buried myself in mountainous piles of research articles. I have immense gratitude for your support and look forward to seeing you all again. Stephanie Marie Pyers. Thank you to my husband, mom, dad, and sister for always supporting me during my university years. I couldn't have done it without you. I love every one of you. Lindsay Ross. A huge thank you to my husband, children, and my family for their unwavering support. Your belief in me, your encouragement, and support helped me to make today possible. Joe Seddon, the privilege that comes from engaging in higher education means we cannot sit on the fence of neutrality. Advocate strongly, disrupt the status quo, and if given the opportunity, eat the rich. Roberta Simmons-Beauchamp. Thanks to my family, friends, colleagues, both at my work and my practicum site for their support. My AU experience was amazing. I am grateful for their tremendous faculty and staff, what I have learned, and the journey that lies ahead. Simone. I am so grateful to be able to have a supportive partner, Jeremy, and great friends who cheered me on the whole way. I've met some amazing lifelong friends during this journey, and I'm so excited to use my skills for my future plans. Jill Stankove. Sasha Steinbring. Thank you to my fiance, parents, brother, and many other family members for supporting me on my education journey. I am so grateful for this experience. Agnes Alexandra Sirowicz. This has been many late nights, chronic computer shoulder, lots of coffee, wine, tears, and mom guilt. Humbly, I am forever changed. Thank you to my fellow grads, professors, practicum supervisor, family and friends for your support, encouragement, and love. Georgette Fafane Thebe Apigino. Sincere gratitude to my family and friends, to the Athabasca University staff and grant office, to the student aides, and to my colleagues. Because of your support, I have achieved my objectives. Brenda Tischler. C. Timothy Fung. Thank you to those who believed in me throughout the whole process. Thank you, God, for your giving me this gift. Thank you, Chloe, my wife, for supporting me and believing in me all the way through. I will use this gift to bring smiles back to people's faces. Averly Van Orman. Nicole Dawn Vath. Thank you to my family and friends for all the encouragement and support, especially my dad, who is no longer here to see this day, but was impactful in making it happen. Heather Villeneuve. Thank you to all the instructors and faculty at AU who supported me through this journey. I always felt I was being set up for success and that no one wanted anything more than to see me obtain my education goals. Chris Vincent. This degree is a door that has opened up a life I never dreamed of having. Thank you to my life partner, Doug, who has been by my side every step of the way. And thank you to the mouthy panel of experts, my cheerleading team, my editors, and friends. Celine Warawa. First, thank you to my husband who supported me throughout my degree and helped me to put my education first. Also, thank you to AU for designing this wonderful program that allowed me to pursue my dream and my life at the same time. Stasia Weaver. I would like to thank my wonderful husband and family for their support. Francis Westerhoff. My friends and family have been so supportive, and there have been so many staff and faculty members who have supported me throughout this extended process. A special thank you goes out to Janice Young, who has helped me navigate through this adventure. Marissa Williams. Amy Wilson. This has been an incredible, humbling, and rewarding academic experience, and I wouldn't have gotten here had it not been for my family, my husband, my parents, and my incredible supervisor, Dr. Emily Doyle. Thank you, everybody. Cindy Ann Wolfrey. I could not have done this without the support of my husband, Ross, my parents, Lorraine and Mike, my children, Lydia and Everly, my friends and colleagues, and the professors of GCAP who challenged me, inspired me, and kept me going. Thank you. Felicia Wright. Sydney Remchuk. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, this concludes the presentation of the Master of Counseling.
Mr. Chair and Mr. President, it is our honor to present these graduates for admission to the degree of Master of Health Studies. Alicia Lusa Allen. Lisa Danielle Baker. Lisa thanks her family and friends, especially her children Kaden and Logan, for their support throughout her MHS journey, as well as the selection committee and Professor Herbert for awarding her the 2021 Alberta Graduate Excellence Scholarship. Jennifer Bennett. I would like to thank my husband Peter, sons Rowan and Emmett, as well as my family, friends, and colleagues for all of their support and encouragement in helping me achieve this lifelong goal. It wasn't easy, but completely worth it. Laura Jane Betts. Eileen Bishop. I would like to thank my husband, my parents, my family and friends, and my wide network of connections for their support and knowledge that has helped me throughout this MHS degree. Maraming salamat po. Colleen Baralho. I would like to thank my family who played an instrumental role in cheering me on throughout this journey. I am very proud of my accomplishment of completing my master's and the wealth of knowledge I have obtained. Ashlyn Brown. Dana Brown. I would like to thank Dr. Sean Fraser for his guidance and patience, as well as Dr. Stephen Johnson and Dr. Tara Marie for their assistance. Thank you to my parents, Dave, Julian, Scooter, and Ranger for their support and encouragement. Stephanie Clack. Jennifer Kumsty. Thank you to my husband, Stephen, and my children, Rachel and Ryan, for supporting me on this journey. Robert J. Durad. Megan Katie Donovan. I completed my degree during the pandemic, and it really helped me get through some of these unprecedented times. Thank you to all of my educators and fellow students who were great mentors and helped me gain new knowledge, skills, and perspectives. Kaylee Duncan. Melanie Darache. LaFancia Evans. Eveline Francis. Marie Soleil Harvey. Ramandeep Kaur. I still can't believe my lifelong journey has now come to an end. I want to thank all my professors, family, and friends who have supported me and encouraged me throughout. Jennifer LeBlanc. Marie Elizabeth Poulin. Life is a learning journey. I am so honored and privileged to have had the opportunity to complete my master's degree in health studies at Athabasca. To my husband and daughter, thank you for your love and unwavering support as I completed this journey. Amanda Rose. Angela Roy. I am so thankful for the love and support of my family during my time at Athabasca. The support and friendship of my fellow graduates will forever be a memory I keep close to my heart. Ethan and Dylan, I love you. Mom is finally done with her master's. Megan Rye. Ray Sanchez. I would like to thank my wife and children who were a tremendous support on my journey. Thank you, Cindy, Kyla, and Dylan. Kyle Shermette. Angela Shorter. Amanda Lee Sonnenberg. Thank you to my parents and children for supporting me, but most of all, thank you to my husband, Craig, for not only your support, but your proofing every paper on this journey. I couldn't have done it without you. Coralie Sonnenberg. Caitlin Stadley Rose. Thank you to my husband for years of endless support and encouragement. I wouldn't be here without you. Sarah Stickney, thank you to my husband Michael, whose support has been unwavering throughout this journey, which included 2 children, working in healthcare through a pandemic and personal loss. Thanks to my family too, my cheerleaders, more time now with you. Lori Sullivan, thank you to my family and friends. Without your support, this would not have been possible. To the faculty and administrative staff at AU for the dedication to online learning, and to my classmates who shared in the journey. Philip Sweeney. Phil would like to thank his incredibly supportive wife, Carla, and his 3 children, Juliana, Eleanor, and Lillian, for their unwavering support during his program. Phil's accomplishment is dedicated to his family. Jeanette Schmidt. Gordy C. I would like to thank my co-learners in my education journey at AU. Without them, it would have been a lonesome trek. I would also like to thank all of the remarkable instructors, particularly Colleen Stanton and Jennifer Stevens. Jane Young. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, this concludes the presentation of the Master of Health Studies.
Mr. Chair and Mr. President, it is our honor to present these graduates for admission to the degree of Master of Nursing. Saghar Ahmadi, I would like to thank my family for their steadfast belief in me and my ability to complete my Master of Nursing, especially my mom. This has been one of my biggest accomplishments to date, and I'm incredibly proud of myself and my peers. Madupe Akinwale, Naima Alam, Rima Ali. This educational journey has certainly been a roller coaster. I changed a lot over the last 2 years, and I grew into a more confident person. I can't wait to use the learnings in my future endeavors. Thank you to all the professors who supported me. Jessica Lynn Appel, Catherine Avla, Tanya Baker, Danielle Backy, Kawaljit Bal. I would like to thank all my friends, family, and teachers who've supported me and helped me get to where I am today. Jen Baldwin. Thank you to the Athabasca University for supporting me and reaching my goal of becoming a nurse practitioner. Rain Peñano Batista. Thank you to my mom for always supporting me and for allowing me to be the best version of myself. Thank you to Dr. Colleen Maykut, Idina Belland, and all my professors at Athabasca University for always being positive and encouraging. Hillary Beck. I would like to thank my family and friends who've been with me along this journey. I could not have completed this degree without your unconditional love and support. Trista Bennett. I walked this journey because I believe in quality patient care. I believe in nursing, and that change is led by being the best version of yourself. Thank you to Joey, Nathan, and David for your love and support. I am who I am because of you. Daniel Bois. The leadership stream prepared me for a career in management, which served me well during the pandemic. Thank you to my partner, David, for all his support, patience, and proofreading. Christine Boone. Thank you to my parents and husband for supporting me through my master's education. Melissa CJ Bork. Thank you to my family, Susan, Claude, and Vanessa, my partner, Mikkel, and my son, Zachary, for believing in me and supporting me throughout my master's program. You all inspire me, and I am truly grateful to have you in my life. Tamara Bygrave. Jane Hardy Cathro. Thank you to my mom and dad, husband Dan, and children Hudson and Charlotte, and Evelyn for your unwavering support. Very few great accomplishments are achieved alone, and it is safe to say that this is no exception. Thank you, and I love you. Sophie Cloette. Alicia Clark. I am so lucky to have had my husband by my side throughout my 4 years of study. He is my biggest supporter, and it's difficult to put into words how much I appreciate his support and encouragement. Thank you times 1,000,000 for getting me to the finish line. Janet Ann Clark. Keisha Elizabeth Clark. Thank you to my family and friends for supporting me through another academic journey. Special acknowledgement to my partner, Stephen, who truly stood by me and believed no task was unattainable. I know you were looking down with pure love and pride. Rebecca Clifford. Thank you to my wonderful family for all of their support in this journey. A special thanks to my husband, Mike, who was mom and dad during those times I needed to get schoolwork done. I couldn't have done it without you all. Julia Cornister. Isabel, Abigail, and Solomon, I love you. To all my people whose words, actions, kindness, and support have brought me to this place, thank you. My family and my friends create a world where I can be my best self, and I am blessed to have you all. Michelle Cowell. Michelle would like to thank her family and friends for being so supportive and encouraging throughout her academic journey. Nicole Curtis. I'm honored to have received my master's through AU. I've met some exceptional people who have positively impacted me and whom I still have contact with regularly. It has been a wonderful experience, and I'm grateful for this experience. Kirby Davis. Diane Santos Neto de Stefano. I am so honored to be receiving my Master's of Nursing. I would like to thank my family, especially my husband Gino, for his support and encouragement throughout this 6-year journey. Alana Dutcher. Catherine Dixon. Catherine still cannot believe she was able to finish the Master's of Nursing with all the life changes that occurred. She is so thankful for her friends and family who supported her, and happy she was able to complete the program with her best friend, Lydia. Diana Duclos King. Kelly Early. I want to thank my husband, Luke, and my children, Caitlin and Nicholas, for their love, support, and inspiration to take risks and welcome change. I also thank my mom and dad for their lifelong support of education and their belief in me. Janelle Elliott. Cheryl Emmett. My first day of graduate school was my daughter's first day of kindergarten. It was a big day for both of us. I want to thank my husband for his endless support and patience. I'm so grateful to him for helping me achieve this significant accomplishment. Joni Edinger. I would have faltered without my family, friends, and coworkers who supported and upheld me. To Phil, Logan, Lee, Gay, Jim, George, and Joan, you shaped the nurse I am today. Thank you. To the one who created me for this, I am eternally grateful. Mary Margaret Farnand. Renee Lees Fillier. With the continued support of her husband, Greg, she began graduate studies with AU in the fall of 2017 in the Master of Nursing program, with a focus on teaching, setting a 4-year goal to be done by the age of 50. Pictured is the final submit click. Laureen Fingus. Thank you to my family for their enduring love and support. Thank you to my husband, Tom, for his amazing cheerleading and for forever being in my corner. Thank you to Athabasca University for providing online education and making this all possible. Cheers. Caitlin Flaws. Thank you to my husband, David, and all my family and friends who supported, read, and edited my work. Brandy Fleet. Thank you to those that contributed to my success by supporting and keeping me somewhat sane during my academic journey to become an NP. Specifically, my mom, Sandra, my dad, Robert, Diane, family and friends. Thank you all. Brittany Flynn. Catherine Allison Forrest. I owe this moment to my family. Steve, Lily, Nora, and Rosalie, you sacrificed for me to be able to do this, and you shared this success 100%. And to mom and dad, for raising me to believe I could, thank you all. Ashley Forsyth. A special thank you to my husband and 4 children for supporting me throughout my program. I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for all of you. Lisa Gibbons. Pele says, success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Lisa wants to especially thank Glenn and her family for the support and encouragement. Erin Gisborne. I would like to say thank you to my husband, Jensen, and my children, Jameson and Molly, for all their support and patience throughout the program. A huge shout out to my parents, in-laws, sisters, brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, and my friends as well. Fallon Gluck. Thank you to Josh for your tremendous support along the way, and to my mom and dad for the ongoing encouragement when the end seems so far away. To my kids, Jane, Lincoln, and Diana, thanks for being so patient while mom was doing her homework. Melissa Vieira Godino. This degree was not an individual effort, but truly a collective one, fueled by many espressos, courage, and the unwavering support of family, friends, and mentors. An extra heartfelt thank you to my mom, dad, Michael, Aiden, and the Nix family. Keisha Goodridge. Emily Arlene Goss. This great achievement would not have been possible without the continual support and encouragement of my loving husband, parents, family, and friends. I will be forever grateful. Congratulations to all my fellow classmates. Talis Goulard. I would like to first thank my parents, Carrie and Susan Goulard, for their never-ending support, as well as my partner Brock, who went along with me on this journey. I could not have done it without you. Megan M.J. Graham. Tasha Gregory. Thank you to Silas, Indra, and Jethro, my littlest loves, my wild, and to my husband, Aaron. You are every good thing, the tangible reminder that the entirety of life will always be measured by how greatly we love. Paula Grisenda. Oyemwin Guobadia. Thank you to my dear friends and family for your constant love and support throughout. I love you dearly, and God bless. Erin Maureen Cheryl Guy. Matthew Hand. Tiana Harding. Jesse Harris. I would like to thank my boys for their support and my mom and dad for always believing in me and being there for me no matter what. I would not be here without your unconditional love and support. Carrie Hart. The mountain has been climbed. All of this was only possible with the love and support of my family. My husband, David, and kids, Madison, Taylor, and Dorian, thank you for supporting me, for tolerating my absences, and for always believing in me. Jamila Hayden James. I would like to say thank you to my daughter and husband for accompanying me throughout my academic journey. It was a long road, but we did it. All great achievements require time. Maya Angelou. Hannah Hazelwood.
Tammy Heiss. Hemaxi. Irina Hibbert. Jacqueline Hipwell. I would like to thank my family, my children, my co-workers, and especially my husband, for which this degree would not be possible without your wavering support. Brittany Hollett. I am so grateful for the unwavering support of my family and friends. I couldn't have done it without you. I'd also like to dedicate my master's degree to my dad, who always encouraged me to follow my dreams and make them my reality. Lauren Howell. Go forth and conquer, for the world is small and you are a giant, and every step you take will make the ground shake as it rises to meet you. Thank you to the Faculty of Health Disciplines. Nisa Rax. Thank you to my amazing peers and WhatsApp study groups. We did it. To my instructors and clinical coordinator, I am grateful for your support. Congratulations to everyone. Now let's create a beautiful and bright future. Lilian Huerta. Finally, I have waited for this for a long time. I want to thank all my professors for their support throughout this journey. I also want to thank my family for their unconditional love, support, and push. I am so grateful to have made it. Sally Ibrahim. I can't believe how quickly the past 4 years have gone by. I am so honored and privileged to be where I am today. I am grateful for my amazing and supportive husband and family who encouraged me throughout this entire journey. Congratulations to everyone. Vicky O. Hidowu. Evan Jans. Victoria Johnson. Kimberly J.F. Jones. Thank you to God, my family, friends, and the Faculty of Health Disciplines for their support in reaching this goal. It has been an incredible journey, and I've learned so much more than I expected. I'm excited about what lies ahead. Congrats to all. Melissa Jones. Sonia Kaur Kandula. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my husband, Harman, mom, Kamaljit, and children, Ishar, Kivi, and Kesar, for their support and encouragement. I'm also proud of myself for earning my MN degree and the awards I earned along the way. Jasminder Kang. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my parents and my loving husband. Without their love, guidance, and support, I wouldn't be standing here today. Thank you for pushing and never letting me give up. Love you all. Sunmeet Kaur. I would like to thank God for blessing me with this meaningful achievement. Thank you to my family and friends for your love and encouragement, especially my husband and kids. Thanks to my mentors, peers, and AU professors for their guidance and support. Sarah Kearney Nolet. Arlie Keel. I want to thank all my family, friends, schoolmates, and colleagues who have supported my education. I am very thankful to have had such a great support system. Megan Kelly. Thank you to my family for their support during this journey. Holly Kennedy. The wonderful faculty at Athabasca University were at the foundations of my success. Thank you so much for pointing me in the right direction for furthering my career. Kelsey Catherine Kennedy. Kelsey would like to thank her husband Derek for supporting and encouraging her throughout this degree. Suhaila Kedri. Divya Kesun Doyle. I would like to thank all of my professors at Athabasca U for their support. Gurinder Kamal. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all your love and support. Thanks to my family and friends for encouraging me to work hard and pursue my dreams. I am so lucky to have you all as I move forward in this next chapter. Congrats to my fellow 2022 graduates. Marta Kornowska. Kathleen Lano Wiseman. This has been a remarkable journey. I'm thankful for the support from my family, especially my husband, colleagues, and mentors. This degree is dedicated to my late mother, who always taught me the power of education. Tanya Lontang. As a military wife and mother moving every 2 to 3 years, my dream of becoming a nurse practitioner seemed out of reach. Thank you, Athabasca, for allowing me to complete my master's degree while still moving from province to province. Donna Lawrence. I am thankful that I was able to complete the MN program while working full-time as a Director of Nursing in Long-Term Care. Athabasca's online degree program allowed for me, as a single mother, to achieve my dreams and further my career goals. Ali Lazarus. Stephanie LeMay. Thank you to my husband, mom, dad, sister, and especially Grandpapa and Grandmaman for their love and support. Without you all, I wouldn't have made it here today. Love you all. Joanne Leong. Elizabeth Levy. Grace Lim Adderley. I would like to thank my amazing, intelligent, supportive, and loving husband, Chris. Without them, I would not have been able to start and finish a master's degree while working full-time and raising 2 small kiddos. Laura Littner. Emily McLean. Kim McPherson. Kristen McSorley. Elizabeth Millay. Blair Marchand. Kristen Chantel Martin. I would like to thank my 3 wonderful sons, an amazing fiance, for all their support, understanding, and patience. You made it all possible. I love you all so much. Thank you for believing in me. Heidi Martin. Thanks to my family, Ted, for their support through this academic journey. This degree is your achievement too. Galina Martinyenko. Leslie Noel Marvel. I would like to thank my fellow students and workmates for their support over the last few years and wish future NP students the best of luck. I love every moment of the program, although stressful. Above all, I would like to thank my loving family. Daria Mazir. I want to thank my family for their greatest support and continuous encouragement throughout all these years. It would be impossible to achieve this milestone without all of you by my side. Laura McDonough. Thank you to my family for your support. Lydia Montana. Jade Francine Monteith. Thank you for the opportunity to further advance my knowledge and education in the field of nursing. It has been an amazing experience and I learned a lot in the years I did this degree. I want to thank my professors who never gave up on me, provided guidance when needed. Sarah Morris. Bavanjot Kaur Multani. I want to thank God, my family, and especially my dad, who pushed me through every time I wanted to give up. It was an amazing experience learning in a self-paced online environment. Thank you, Athabasca, for providing this platform. Nikita Mirin. I would like to thank my husband and my parents for being my biggest supporters and always believing in me and my abilities. Thank you so much. And to my children, Blake and Laura, you were my main motivation through it all. This is for you. Chantel Newburn. Thank you to everyone involved in getting me to what I believe is my final career destination. Athabasca University program delivery made it a reality. Receiving my licensing exam pass and a score of 730 out of 800 was the proudest moment of my life. Jean Candice Neskowicz. It took me close to 9 years to decide on enrolling in graduate studies because I was never sure if I could manage full-time work, school, and a family. Big thanks to my supportive husband and to Athabasca University for making this possible. Nichelle Ashton Nordolt. I want to thank my husband Kirk, my mom, dad, Aunt Shelley, Uncle Bert, and my friends, especially Lindsay, for their continuous love and support. Thank you for being my cheerleaders and standing by me while I make my dreams come true. I love you all. Katie North. Latoya Oliphant. Thanks to God for the fortitude to complete this degree. My deepest appreciation to my hubby Herbert, children Abigail and Andre, dad Carl, and other family members and friends who have supported me on this journey. I could have not done it without you. Muyibat Omutanbi. I am grateful to God for seeing me through. My dear parents and siblings have been supportive with their prayers and words of encouragement, which I am grateful for. I thank my dear husband and children for being there. Juliana Pennington. Katie Pond. Thank you to my husband for doing the heavy lifting while I completed this degree, and my mom for reading every paper I wrote. Living in Alaska, working in the emergency room during a pandemic, and doing a master's degree, it's been busy. Megan Perry.
Kristen Peters. Thank you to my wonderful parents, Jan and Paul, and partner Eric for their love and support throughout this journey. Also, special thanks to my professional proofreader and great friend, Alana. I couldn't have done this without you all. Crystal Elizabeth Bond Payton. Jackie Pinder. Thank you to my amazing friends and family for your support and encouragement during my graduate journey. Jane Evelyn Mary Place. I would like to say a huge thank you to my husband and children who have been patient and supportive through my educational journey. I would also like to thank my mom and dad for raising me to believe in myself. Katie Poshtar. Thank you to my wonderful husband for all of your support. Thank you to my parents for setting such a good example, and my children for their understanding. Rachel Quesada. Rachel would like to thank her peers and instructors for their support throughout this program. She would also like to thank her family, friends, and husband Mark for all of their encouragement through this challenging program. Shannon Reed. Thank you to my friends and family who supported me throughout this program, as well as to the amazing professors that made my educational experience so enjoyable. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. We made it. Wishing you all the best. Kimberly Roberts. Karen Joanne Romeo. Today I graduated because I had the love and support from the most special people in my life. My husband Bobby and sons Caden and Logan. You never let me lose hope. Never stop believing in me and push me along the way. Thanks and love you. Julie Rondeau. Mary Joyce Ann Ruiz. Marissa Sacco. I would like to thank the professors and staff at Athabasca University, as well as my peers, for this very enriching learning experience and for motivating me to reach my goals. Congratulations and best wishes to all the graduates. Sam, thanks to my best friend Lindsay and my 526 support group, MJ, Sarah, Steph, and Leslie, I wouldn't have wanted to take this journey with anyone else. Congratulations, we did it. Natasha Sangra, thank you to my friends and family for all of the support during the past few years. I couldn't have completed this program without it. Completing this degree will allow me to provide more advanced patient care and expand my aesthetic practice. Laura Kathleen Wickstrom Shatner. Melissa Shanker, thank you to those who supported my journey. I feel blessed to have had the opportunity to receive a graduate level education. I'm looking forward to utilizing my degree within my current public health work. Martina Shaver. Naganga Ambage Sinasame. Thank you everyone for organizing this grand virtual convocation to celebrate the Master of Nursing graduates. I would like to thank all of my professors and family for their continuous support. I will not be where I am today without you. Thank you. Hillary Skinner. I am very proud to have completed graduate studies through Athabasca University. I couldn't have completed this program without the support of my family and the guidance from the many faculty members along the way. A huge thank you to you all. Courtney Smith. Jillian Spring. Thank you to all my family for the support and encouragement throughout the years. A special thank you to my incredible husband, Colin, for keeping me focused and motivated throughout. I truly could not have done it without you. Catriona Stevens. Nancy Annette Stevens. Caitlin Nicole Stockley. I would like to thank my fiance, Michael, for all his love and support, for proofreading so many papers, and for his IT support. I love you. To Mom and Dad, thank you for your encouragement and for instilling in me that I can achieve anything. I love you both. Kimberly Strock. Caitlin Danielle Sullivan. Jamie Rose Sweetland. Ruby Tano. Katie Taylor. Thank you to my family and friends. Your love, support, and encouragement have kept me motivated over the last 4 years and have contributed to my success. Special thanks to Chris and Gabrielle, who have been so understanding and whom I love so much. Alicia Thompson Zavitz. Elizabeth Thompson. Alicia Joan Thunder. Thanks to my Creator God, who has been orchestrating the moving pieces of a complex life that has brought me to this point. Thank you for another victory. Thanks to all my family, especially my loving husband, James Thunder, and wonderful friends. Liz Ton. Thank you to my family for their unconditional support and encouragement. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. Thank you to my husband, Rob. You have been my biggest support during this program, and it means the world to me. Trish. Trish wants to give a massive shout out to Derek, Shay, Mom and Dad for all their amazing support along the way. Thank you all so much. Maggie Tsui. Brady Wallman. Grace Walter. Alana Workington. Shelby Watson. Thank you to my partner Andrew and my family for all their support, and my doggie, Lenny. Tanya Watts. I would like to thank all of my family, friends, coworkers, and managers who have supported me over the years. I would also like to thank all of the instructors and preceptors who guided me. I could not have succeeded without all of you. Leah Westner, what a journey. My biggest detour is my greatest adventure. Thank you to my friends, colleagues, and family, especially Mom and Terry, for your support. To my Layla, I hope you always choose to learn, chase your passion, and enjoy the journey, detours and all. Jennifer Westwood. Margot Elaine Wilson. I would like to thank my family for all their support and love over the past 4 years. To my husband, Sean, and my 2 daughters, Georgia and Nora, thank you for your support and sacrifices throughout this journey. Lauren Wong. Thank you to my family, my husband, and my friends for supporting me during long working hours and late nights to get me here today. Hope to be able to make a huge difference in the lives of patients and students I interact with. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, this concludes the presentation of the Master of Nursing. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, it is our honor to present these graduates for admission to the degree of Postmaster's Diploma Nurse Practitioner. Jinu Joy Kandathil, thank you, Jesus, for this wonderful moment in my life. Thanks to all AU faculty members for their exceptional guidance throughout this program. Special thanks to my wife, Binzi, for being constant support throughout my life. Thank you all. Yana Locke. Thank you to my family, friends, classmates, and professors for all your support. Completing this program has been one of my proudest achievements, and I am excited to begin my career as an NP. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Jennifer Sansalone. I would like to say thank you to my husband, daughter, mother, Mary, Heather, and all my family and coworkers for their ongoing support and encouragement during my nurse practitioner journey. Also, thank you, God, for giving me strength. Carrie Stewart. Thank you to my husband and children for their support, sacrifices, and encouragement. Also to my NP colleagues for believing in me and my OSCE prep crew. Cheers. Suki. Carla Uloa, Byron, Matthias, and Emmanuel, thank you for always inspiring me. Nono, this is for you. Thank you for believing in me. Nona, I will thank you for the rest of my life. I could not have done it without all your help and support. Bless you all, love you all, God bless. Marianne Willett. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, this concludes the presentation of the Postmaster's Diploma Nurse Practitioner. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, it is our honor to present this graduate for admission to the degree of Graduate Diploma in Counseling. Samantha Trudell. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, this concludes the presentation of the Graduate Diploma in Counseling. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, it is our honor to present these graduates for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Health Administration. Azma Awan, with distinction. Thank you, Athabasca. I would like to take this opportunity to thank God for making this happen for me and thank my biggest supporter, my husband. This wouldn't have been possible without his tremendous support. I love you. Sean Darlene Belial. I would like to thank my husband, Don, and my children for allowing me to work towards getting this degree. Without your support, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish this. Catherine Brown, with distinction. Zoe Kapuli. I would like to thank my family and friends for all their support. This incredible achievement has already successfully assisted me in beginning my career. I can't wait for what the future holds. Jason Drutz, with distinction. Thank you to my wife, family, and the instructors at Athabasca University who helped support my learning throughout the completion of my degree. I wouldn't have been able to reach this accomplishment without your help. Shirley Jin. Danielle Meerveld, with distinction. Corey Schellenberg. Florence Udinola Tawo. A big thank you to my husband Kola for believing in me and pushing me to achieve this degree when I did not even believe in myself. To my wonderful children, Olayinka and Olatuje, thank you for supporting my dream all the way. I love you guys. Isabel Taylor, class of 2022, we completed school in the midst of the pandemic. Still, we did it. Thank you to all the professors for their continued support. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Best wishes for a rewarding career. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, this concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Health Administration.
Mr. Chair and Mr. President, it is our honor to present these graduates for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Nursing. Alafia Akintade, I want to thank God for giving me the strength and love for this career and for enabling me to go through this program. And I want to thank the world's best siblings and my husband for being the best support system I could ask for to push me through. Shanique Stacian Alberga, I'm very humbled and honored to be a graduate of this year's graduating class. I'm thankful to all the great people that have contributed to my successful completion of this nursing degree. It was a tough journey, but I made it. Shanaz Amirali, Nancy Aspens, with great distinction. I want to thank my husband for his unwavering support and interest in my coursework and learning and helping me to achieve this goal, and my children for cheering me on. Congratulations and best wishes to my fellow graduates. Michelle Atzma, Cheryl Aziz, Nafti Baines, with distinction. Thank you to my sweet husband, Tal, for always supporting me and for helping my dreams come true. You are my rock and number one. I love you, Shahaj, and Abnor very much. Sabrina Baker, I am so appreciative to be able to achieve my nursing degree later in life. I couldn't have done it without the endless support of my family and friends. So excited to begin my journey into rural nursing. Nightingale Bio. This was a long and challenging journey to get here. I'm grateful for the support from my family and friends throughout. I pledge this success to my husband and most especially to my 2 kids. Cheryl Ablanque Bahona. It's been a long road, but I made it. My deepest thanks to my husband Jerome, my 3 wonderful kids, Tiffany, Tafara, and TJ, my mom, Alma, and mother-in-law, Julietta, for your unending support. Nellie Bishop, with distinction. I want to thank my family and friends for encouraging me in my nursing education journey, especially my children and husband, Rob, who always believed in me and supported me every step of the way. I can do all things in Christ. Danielle Bowen, with distinction. I wouldn't have finished this journey to my degree without my husband Rob's support. Special thanks to him also for editing my papers. To our sons, Trajan and Marcus, for their patience, and to Linda for her kind encouragement to get started. Joanna Brownlee, with great distinction. Kathy Carroll, with distinction. Without the support from my family and friends, This day would not be possible, and I thank them for all of their patience and understanding while I spent countless hours achieving my goal. Congratulations to my fellow graduates, and enjoy your celebration. Constance with distinction. A big thank you to my family and classmates for their immense support throughout this program. I wish to also thank my former manager, Diane, and supervisors, Sally and Maria, for making it possible for me to take time off work and for their support. Alethea Athalie Coward with great distinction. It has been quite a journey with Athabasca, a journey I got to share with some amazing people like Shamso, Christina, Constance, and Cheryl. I dedicate this accomplishment to my two couches, Auntie Elaine and Gary B., and also to my husband Maxwell. Danielle. Kieran DeHall. Andrea Janella Del Rosario. Charity Erickson with great distinction. Thank you to everyone who has cheered me on as I finish this degree. A special thanks to my husband and my sister for their incredible support throughout my educational journey. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Rajwant Guman. I want to say thank you to my family who supported me in getting this degree. I would also like to thank all my tutors who helped direct me on the right path. Rolanda Gertz with great distinction. Eleni Guseos. Leah Hafalia with distinction. I would like to thank my family for being a part of my academic journey. My husband Gerald, my son Nathan, and my mom Josephine are all instrumental to this day. I'm now a registered nurse, and I'm forever grateful for the support and encouragement. Pamela Haggett. I started working on my Bachelor of Nursing in 2014, and completing it was one of my biggest accomplishments. I would like to thank my wonderful family and friends for always believing in me and supporting me. Love you all. Sabine Handley. Colleen Hughes. Thank you to my husband, my financier, cheerleader, guinea pig, proofreader, best friend, and best father to our 3 sons, Triton, Toby, and Lincoln. Hard work pays off, boys. My sister, Christine, deserves kudos for proofreading. Olushola Ijaibemi with distinction. All glory to God Almighty for seeing me through my journey at AU. My dear friends, thank you for all your support and encouragement. Finally, to my family, my cheerleaders. This is for us. I love you all. Kavita Kameth. I would like to thank my daughters who encouraged and supported me throughout the journey toward completing my undergraduate degree. Yulia Krupitsky. Marie-Helene Ladoucher with distinction. Amy Lee. Thank you to my family and friends that have supported me along the way, especially my mother, Rhonda. I hope to be an inspiration of hope to all the women out there that can't see the sunshine at the end of the dark tunnel. Trust me, it's there. Carmelina Mancini. Thank you to my fiance, Adam, mom and dad, and all my friends. You've all supported me so much throughout my bachelor's degree, and I love you all for it. Shabnampreet Man with distinction. Pamela McCard. Many thanks to my family for their support while completing my nursing degree. A special thanks to my dad, Daniel Erickson, for his financial support and encouragement. Thanks also to Jagdeep Kaur for the camaraderie as we inched forward together. Paul McCaskill, with great distinction. Thank you to my family and friends who supported and tolerated the long journey. Maureen Hillary Mueller, with great distinction. Chido Mutize, with distinction. Jasmine Nath, with distinction. Stella Inganyade. To my beloved children and best friends out there, this moment is for all of us. I couldn't have done it without you. Your continuous support, encouragement, and love helped me overcome my challenges and made this day a reality. God is faithful. Olutoyin Odedairen. Irene Ogunleye. It has been a long journey, but I was not alone. I give thanks to God for his faithfulness and to my family and friends for their patience and perseverance. Time to celebrate and catch up on those lost moments. Debbie Oke Bugwin. This program wasn't easy, if I'm being honest, but God made all of this possible. I also want to especially thank my husband, Dr. Michael, for being my backbone through it all. Thank you, Athabasca, for showing me the importance of discipline and dedication. Deborah Owen. Thank you to my family and friends for their incredible understanding and patience during my academic journey. Special thanks to my husband, Rick, daughter Danielle, and son Derek. Thanks to Athabasca for giving me this opportunity. Rakinder Permar. I would like to say thanks to my family, professors, and God for giving me the light and support in my journey. This constant support made my journey easy every step of the way. Eleni Racias. Brittany Rathwell. My parents have supported me from the very beginning of my journey, and without them, I would not be here today. Jason, Avery, and Peyton, you are the reason I did not give up. To the rest of my friends and family, your support means so much. Thank you. Kimberly Ann Renier, with distinction. Jessica Lee Reynolds, with distinction. I would like to thank my parents, Gary and Debbie Reynolds, for supporting me throughout my degree, as well as my 401 clinical instructor, Ashton Gallant, for reigniting my passion for nursing. Rosalina Margarita Terra Borelli. Today, I celebrate a moment I never thought I'd see. This degree symbolizes perseverance, dedication, independence, fortitude, and hope in the most challenging moments of my life. To my dearest family, colleagues, and friends, thank you, I did it. Hanan Tofik. Dana Walker. Vicky Willett, with distinction. A huge thanks to my husband, son, and daughter who encouraged me to accomplish this. I couldn't have survived the crazy work times and everything else and still finished without their support. Joanne Williams, with distinction. I want to thank my classmates and instructors, Jessica Kaiser, for pushing me to improve on my nursing skills and feel confident as a nurse, and Barbara Wilson, who supported and encouraged me along my journey in a new nursing specialty. Shauna Wilson, with distinction. Josephine Wright. Thank you to my family and friends for being with me throughout my journey and encouraging me to never give up. Thank you to my husband who convinced me to study and get my degree. I also dedicate this success to my 2 sons. Love you. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, this concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Nursing.
Thank you, Anthony, James, and Marnie, and congratulations to the graduates of the Faculty of Health Disciplines. Before continuing the formal program, I am pleased to introduce Sarah Kowalewski and Josh Mellett, who will perform a song for our enjoyment. Sarah is the lead singer of Five on the Side, an Edmonton band that plays a wide range of music, including country, rock, and pop. Josh is a talented musician and former member of the band. Please join me in welcoming Sarah and Josh.
Congratulations, class of 2022. All the best in your journey ahead. This is called At Last. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Ooh, at last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped in clover the night I looked at you. I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to rest my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. You smile, and then the spell was cast. Oh, yeah. And here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last. Ooh, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek into, a thrill that I have never known. You smiled, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine at
Thank you for that lovely performance. In the next portion of our program, we bring a particularly accomplished and inspiring person into our AU community by awarding them an honorary doctorate. This recognition honors someone who has made incredible contributions in their field of expertise and has enriched our broader society and culture. The Honorary Doctor of Laws from Athabasca University recognizes the recipient's distinguished achievement in scholarship, the arts, or public service consistent with the mandate and purpose of Athabasca University. I now invite Dr. Fritz Pannekoek, Professor of History and former President of Athabasca University, to introduce the 2022 honorary degree recipient.
It is my pleasure to introduce Roy Weaselfat, also known as Namakan or Counting Coup amongst the Blackfoot. Roy is receiving an honorary Doctor of Laws from Athabasca University today. This award recognizes his leadership and dedication to developing post-secondary education grounded in the traditional Indigenous knowledge of his people. Roy has been president of Red Crow Community College since 2013, and he's been with that college since 1994. Whether at Red Crow College or at other post-secondary institutions, he has tirelessly advocated the inclusion of Blackfoot ways of knowing in life's learning. That way of knowing includes compassionate, student-centered learning. Roy and the elders frequently speak about education as the new buffalo. In 2015, shortly after Roy became president, the college, which was in an old residential school, burned down. Through his determination, his commitment, and his leadership, the college has been rebuilt. He has made the vision of a new Kainai-centered institution become a reality for his people. It will be that very special place where learning and research will happen in the Blackfoot tradition. A member of the Brave Dog Society, Roy's leadership and commitment to the Kainai culture has been recognized by his people with 2 sacred eagle war bonnets and a painted teepee design. I'm proud to say that today, Athabasca University joins the Blackfoot people in recognizing his incredible contributions to education with an honorary Doctor of Laws.
It is my pleasure to welcome Roy Weaselfat, the recipient of today's honorary Doctorate of Laws, in recognition of his leadership and dedication to developing post-secondary education grounded in traditional Indigenous knowledge. By authority of the powers vested in me as President of Athabasca University, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Laws, with the title, honor, and privileges that are proper to it. Mr. Weaselfat, I invite you to say a few words.
Okay, Mr. Gok Namach, Numchto do Kainaskach. I just want to acknowledge that I'm from the Blackfoot Confederacy territory. I want to thank the Creator and my family, the honor of being able to do what I do and guidance from our elders. The name Namachkant was originally held by one of my ancestors who signed the Lame Bull Treaty between the U.S. government and the Blackfoot people. The name signifies leadership. It is now my obligation to honor the name by considering how the original Namachkant would have behaved and then meeting that expectation or exceeding it. My first memories of education are from my family. My first language is Blackfoot. I recall how my grandmother told stories in the Blackfoot language. The story lessons were intended to teach me about the world around me and about the Blackfoot culture and worldview. I am extremely fortunate to have this be the basis of my learning. Thankfully, these teachings were with me before I went to residential school. My experience in settler-run schools, both the residential schools on the Blood Tribe territory in southern Alberta and the integrated schools in nearby Cardston and Fort McLeod, sharply contrasts the teachings of my grandmother. These schools were not meant to protect our way of life. They were not meant to support us, and they were not meant for us to have a future as Blackfoot people. And that is the way education was done at the time. It was not good for me. Personally, I just learned not to like school because of that experience. During my high school years, there was really nothing in the curriculum that taught about Indigenous people. It was always studying other cultures rather than our own culture. So that's what Indigenous education is about. It is to reclaim our identity as Blackfoot people and learning our language so we can make better sense of our Blackfoot culture and identity. In 1994, I was hired as Red Crow Community College Literacy Coordinator. I was working out of the old St. Mary's Residential School. It was at this time that I realized the struggles many of our community members had with education. Part of the struggle was that adult students were learning in a place where so much bad had happened. It had always been my priority to support students by increasing their knowledge of Blackfoot language and culture so that they can overcome challenges and move forward with their academic lives. Having Blackfoot elders in the college has been invaluable in helping students reclaim their Blackfoot identity. My goal for Blackfoot community members is for them to enjoy the same benefits of Blackfoot culturally infused curriculum in education in Blackfoot. We refer to this as bummuxin, the transfer of knowledge. This can only happen with our elders' guidance and the dedication of Red Crow Community College staff and our First Nations people. I am humbled by being awarded an honorary Doctor of Laws degree from Athabasca University. I never expected this award. What is most important to me is to share my journey in education. My guiding principles of my leadership are based on our Blackfoot Niitsitapi values. Tsimoikan, or spirituality, Gimmapipitsin, or kindness, and Ennakotsi, or respect. I would like to thank my wife and children, thank the elders and Blood Tribe community, and thank the Red Crow Community College staff and Athabasca University for this award. Tien.
Congratulations, Dr. Weaselfat, and thank you for your leadership, service, and excellence. With Dr. Weaselfat's sentiments in mind, we now present the graduates of the Faculty of Science and Technology.
With our sincerest apologies, we missed a slide in the previous section. It is my great honor to welcome for admission to the degree of the Bachelor of Nursing, Sarah Tobin. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, it is our honor to present these graduates for the admission to the degree of Master of Science in Information Systems. Baljit Singh Bilku. Kim Danielle Cordner. There are a few people to thank for their support along the way. Professors Donwei Wen, M. Ali Akbar, Dewan, and Sabine Graff. My wife Davine, Denise, Pete, Carol, Greg, Tekla, fellow students I worked with on projects, and the respective lecturers. David Dunwoody. I want to thank my wonderful wife Brenda, without whom I could not have completed this degree. Greg Colin Freeman. I would like to thank my Lord Jesus Christ. Without him, this accomplishment would not be possible. I also would like to thank my brother Burton, my sister Louisa, and my wife Julia, who have been great sources of encouragement. Thank you. Philip Ibiam. I would like to thank the staff and the entire professors of the Graduate Computer Science Department for this great achievement. Above all, I thank my lovely wife and children for their magnificent support and encouragement throughout this program. Nicholas Jeffrey. Jenny Chunchi Lean. Samson Shifra Muret. Devin Mitchell. Makini Oloji D. On behalf of me and my family, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to the AU staff and the management for their support all through my MSc program. You made my learning process very smooth and interesting. Robin Ray Chaudhry. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Tan for his guidance and support in the completion of my master's essay. Giovanni Tricoreco. Paul Daniel Vladu. Athabasca University was for me a guidance to resilience when learning cannot be stopped, not even by a pandemic that put in doubt the entire world. Thank you for such guidance that made me understand. Dobito ergo cogito, cogito ergo sum. René Descartes. Burton M. Wright. Thank you, Jesus, for the strength you have provided in your abundance of love to allow me to flourish scholastically, emotionally, and spiritually. I can truly assert the following as it is stated in the Bible: Jesus sticks closer than a brother. Stephen Yip. I would like to thank my wife, Aniela, and kids, Daphne, Mateo, and Julian, for all of their support over these years. A special thank you to Dr. Harris Wang and Linda Gray. Your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, this concludes the presentation of the Master of Science in Information Systems. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, it is our honor to present these graduates for admission to the degree of Graduate Certification in Information Technology Management. Graham Godlin. Thank you to all of my classmates and instructors whose insight and assistance have made this possible. Twyla Suse. Abiba Yitbarek. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, this concludes the presentation of the Graduate Certificate in Information Technology Management. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, it is our honor to present these graduates for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Science. Matthew Dallaire. Joseph DeMarco, with great distinction. Thank you to my parents, Melanie and Larry, and all my family and friends who have supported me on my long journey to where I am today. I am truly grateful for all of the support and care I've received. Loren Klukas, with distinction. Over the course of this degree, I became a mom, faced a life-changing diagnosis, and published a cookbook. I could not have reached this finish line without the support of my amazing family. Thank you. All my love to Jordan, Charlie, Mom, Dad, O, and Kay. J.D. Lean, with distinction. Thank you to my loving fiance for her support and encouragement during my many evenings and weekends of studying and completing assignments. It took a little longer than planned, but I'm proud to have finally completed my degree. Kingsley Ogundali. I successfully graduated in the Bachelor of Science architecture program because of the support, understanding, and love I received from my wife, Oluwatoyin, and two daughters, Stephanie and Isabella. Thank you, girls, for allowing me to continue the path I was on in Nigeria. Shelley Sears, with distinction. I could not have done this journey without my 5 kids and husband cheering me on and being my greatest supporters. They always believed in me and knew I could accomplish my goal even when I wavered. Jeff Seaver, with distinction. I would like to thank Dale for all his support and encouragement while working towards my degree. Dakota C. Suarez, with distinction. Ali Virani. Jessica Williams, with distinction. Mr. Chair and Mr. President, this concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Science.
Thank you, Anthony, James, and Marnie. My heartfelt congratulations to the graduates of the Faculty of Science and Technology. Elder Campbell is a Métis writer, best known for her memoir, Half-Breed, which initiated a rebirth of Aboriginal literature in Canada. She was made an Officer of the Order of Canada in 2008 and received an Honorary Doctor of Letters from Athabasca University in 2001. Elder Campbell will share the story of the ribbons, a traditional gift awarded to all of the graduates at Athabasca University.
The gift of ribbons are being presented to you as a student and a graduate of Athabasca University. And historically, Indigenous people gave colored sticks instead of the ribbons and the little tobacco tie. We had tobacco and we used willow sticks and they were peeled and we painted them. And that was what was put out on the land. And that's what these are. Usually offerings are put out on the land and I've done that for you. I've got offerings out, so this is for you to keep. And I want to tell you about each one of these ribbons so that you'll know that what each one represents. We use them for ceremonies and for really special occasions, and we offer them to everybody's creator in whichever language or whichever spiritual way that you follow. We all have a common creator. So these are offerings to the creator. And we think about the great mother, our land. And we also think about the first grandmother, our very first grandmother, who watches over us as well. And then the 4 grandfathers in the 4 directions. So I'll tell you a little bit about those. I have to put these glasses on in order to be able to read my notes. I'm not used to wearing them yet. So these 4 colors, the rose, the white, the blue and the yellow. I want to tell you a little bit about them. They represent for us the 4 seasons, the 4 parts of our being, our spiritual, our mental, our physical, and our emotional parts. They also represent the 4 hills of life. And those are infant, childhood, adulthood, and old age. And they also represent the 4 grandfather winds. And white is for the north, the season of winter, and that's for somebody like me or for your grandparents, for old people in old age. It's also for Wapskimaskwa, we call the white bear. And it's a time of achievement, knowledge, and great understanding. And then rose, the rose is for the east, the season of spring, of babies and children, and the place of Migomaskwa, the red bear, the time for new life and where we envision and we plan for our future. And then yellow is for the south, the season of summer, adolescence, and young adulthood. It's the place of Shawamaskwa, the yellow bear. And it's a time for growth and for hard work. And then blue is for the west, the season of autumn, mature adulthood, the home of Kaskadeomaskwa, the black bear. It's a time of reflection, for dreaming, for prayers, and for harvest. Bears are the protectors. They're the protectors of family, community, and they're also the keepers of our medicines. They say that everything that a bear eats is medicinal and it's good for us to eat. So if you see a bear eating it, you can eat it too. As we travel through each direction, we honor and respect all of Wakohtuin, the Cree law governing relationships to all things in our world, to the living and dead, the animate and the inanimate, to the spiritual and to the physical beings. That's what Wakohtuin is. It's really a special thing, and we think of it as a circle, and that all of us are in there. Our earth is a circle. With these ribbons, we honor the path to knowledge and the hard work done by you, the students. We wish for you a balanced life for all of your being. Your physical, your mental, your spiritual, and emotional health on your path toward Miokmatsuin, the good life. We give you these ribbons, our best wishes for your life journey, and pray that the road be always gentle and kind and generous for you. Hai hai, merci. Thank you.
Thank you, Elder Campbell, for sharing the meaning behind this gift with us today. This brings us to the conclusion of our formal program. We are grateful to be able to gather virtually this year to honor and celebrate the achievement of our graduates. Thank you so much to everyone for watching, cheering, and participating in Athabasca University's Convocation 2022. Please join me in offering a final and well-earned congratulations to this year's graduates. You have made all of us very proud. Stay safe, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the virtual celebration.